Alright, hello, hello. We've got our first game. So we got Subatai's single faction tourney to play in today. Got Beastmen. And unfortunately, we're playing at Subatai the first round, and he's on sweaty vampire accounts. I'm like an absolute nerd. I need to pop out chat because I can't actually see you guys right now. Alright, let's see. What do we want here? Is this the right map? Thought we were on Road to Valzando. We are. There we go. Alright. What the hell are we bringing? What lord do we want first of all? Alright, that's pretty good. We're gonna want you. Probably just taking, yeah, that. Go and start with these, probably. These even worth it? I don't have much of a better option. What's the leadership on you guys? Is my lord providing a leadership for them? I don't think so. Yeah, it does. Okay. Still have a good deal of extra leadership if they're fighting in the blob. Bring them up to what, like 70? Okay, that's not a bad amount of leadership, especially for Beastmen. Okay, we can do that. A couple of you. Don't need a manticore as we're facing counts. Some throwing axes just to make sure we can deter any oh, what do we call it? Mortis engine. Yeah, just shoot mortis engines. Well, honestly, with the build we have, are we really scared of a mortis engine? I was thinking we'd be scared of mortis engine because I was thinking about bringing Bestigers, which still might not be a terrible idea, to be honest. Do Centaurs do anything here? I feel like the answer is no. Don't feel like there's any targets Centaurs are really that effective against. in this matchup. Throwing axes are fine. Basic centaurs, it's not like they're going to match my opponent's cavalry at all. I don't need to match my opponent's cav with them either because I have other things that can do that. Chariots aren't much use here. Raiders are fine if I can keep them safe, which is a pretty big if. I'm gonna have one of you. Maybe just bring another one of you as well. Thing is, I have very little. It's actually okay to contest objective, but I mean, contesting objective against counts isn't gonna win us the game. We really just gotta trade up on value pretty heavily. Alright, blocker came down. Our win-loss record, which does need to be updated because I haven't done this in a while. So this is our first game of the night. Alright, how do I want to play this map? I probably want to play in the open. Do I? His cav dominates mine. Yeah, probably still. No, I think I'm probably better off playing the high ground. Yeah, he has a stronger mobility game than I do, so I'm at the disadvantage, so I want to play the high ground despite having a shitty blob compared to his. Oh, god damn it. Oh wait. Yeah, please. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake, I just turned off debug cam. You know what? This is my life now. Okay, I'll fix it after this game. Why does that turn off debug cam? That's very irritating. How shitty is this camera? Really shitty. Okay. Well, this is my life now. You know, I've done this before. We can make it work. Need a little more chaff to support this, so get some more spears in here immediately. My voice is really grainy today. I don't know, gravelly today. I don't know why. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm just gonna be scrolling this entire time. I can't scroll out any further. It's gonna drive me up a wall. I can't. Okay, I can look up at least. Yep, there's Civitai, this Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. Not surprising. But we're more than equipped to deal with him. I can hear him having his Forbidden Rods being furiously stroked. What do we have over here? Can't see yet. Cool. Zabambis, Zabambis. Get some skirmishers on the field next, probably. Cryptors, skeletons, corpse cart, unholy lodestone. Yeah, pretty standard. Pretty standard. Skeletons. If he brought his entire on the high ground, we can fight down here. We can just move over this way. I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh hey, if I just set my camera up here this entire game, I can play. There we go. That's the play. This is how we do it. Get my skirmishers to move up. Make sure they're not on fire at will, so we can get our choice of targets. Should probably be trying to pressure you. Wind of Death. Why do you bring Wind of Death against Beastmen? My infantry's just gonna fold the moment they see yours. Alright, if the vampire's gonna run away, we can just shoot the corpse cart. It's a good target. Getting rid of the healing would be nice. What are your melee stats like? Oh, more than enough to just charge zombies. Yeah, these are all... Okay, there's some skeletons mixed in there, so we can't charge them. That was a terrible charge. You guys had stuck up immediately. There we go. It's a lot of damage on the zombies. You can turn and start shooting the Blood Dragon Lord. There's some Ungor Raiders over here. We should probably get our best scores on the field here pretty soon. Some good damage onto you. Yeah, just chew up as many zombies as we can with our Centaur. Because despite being Skirm Cav, they still have pretty good melee stats. They can chew up zombies all day long. That's a very bold. That's very bold, Civitai. What do you take me for? Okay, we're capping that objective, albeit very, very slowly. Necromancer's taking a lot of damage because they are not tanky in the slightest. So let's see if we can get some Bestigors on the field to actually help us chew through all this infantry. Really? You have so little respect for me, you're just going to try and drop zombie summons. What are you? Okay, zombies can get charged. Bestigors can get summoned. There's more zombies. Why do those look... Oh, those are summons and they're disappearing. Had some early Wom forced out. Not bad. These are all summons. There's no reason to really get engaged in melee. Coming down to get another charge. Kill off a lot of these zombies before we even enter melee. Like with our primary force. Which will be good. Also gives us more time to summon supporting units like Ungors and Bestigors. Okay, starting to bring in his Cryptors to try and countercharge me. That's fine. Turn fire at will run away to try and get some parting shots. Just, you know, good old fadeaway shots. Dragon Lord's coming in for the counter. Throw on the Cryptors. Shoot the Cryptors. Butchers can come and run off these guys. Can move our blob in that direction. Yeah, I probably should have brought some melee calf, but Razorverse can do. Gonna get on that Necromancer. Get our Skirmish Cav out of there. You're shooting the Crypt Horrors, which is good. That's exactly what we wanted you to be shooting. Drop a Traderkin on this blob here. Do some good damage. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. The dogs got all over everything. Should have Vanguard summoned that. Again, wasn't paying attention. Don't on my freaking camera, because I'm a moron. You get in the melee blob. Shit, I wasn't watching my caster. It's okay, he's only 500. I can resummon him pretty easily. Where are my Centaurs? They can charge these bats. Where are you? What are you fighting? Nothing of import. Okay, go get on this Crypt Horrors. Help out those guys. My caster is still alive, which is good. That means I can come over here and get another Traderkin here on this blob in a second. Unless he just comes and tries to bully me out, which he might. Yeah, he's gonna try and snipe me. Just slide over this way. There's my caster, keep him moving. God damn it, my caster's gone. It's okay, he's cheap as hell, so we can just bring him back whenever we feel like. Quite frankly, get our Razor Gores to punish you, get our Throwing Axe to punish you. What's Torok's doing? Torok's gonna go bully that Necromancer. We're grinding reasonably efficiently, but not super well. If we can get some more Throwing Axe Skirm Cav over here to punish the Lord, we can get our Lord, or our caster rather, to keep moving. Get our Slide out of there. Oh, there is a Mortis engine. Lovely. Torix and the Minnows need to go bully that Mortis, so it dies off really quickly. Get our pigs over there as well. Raiders need to be shooting in the Crypt Horrors. Spears can come and saturate the fight a little bit. We can get a Traderkin in right there. Okay, get me some Ungors that can just walk around those guys. Okay, Torox is on the Mortis engine, and also let's try to get a backup going. Because, as you can probably see, we're not doing a great job of actually, like, winning the fight straight up. No, here, and then here. Thank you. Now Torox is getting surrounded. Where's my Slythe? Slythe is doing fine. It's doing Slythe things, but it's about to get surrounded by Crypt Horrors, so now we just gotta play the side objectives, because we lost the center engagement for the most part. Skeleton Warriors, that's just a corpse card. God damn it, it's doing so much to change that fight. Minos, get the Blood Dragon. I should have had my caster on foot and just been in the blob, so that way he can help, or the Minnows can keep it alive a lot more easily. His Lord is spending an awful lot of time chasing a 500 gold caster. Those bats, not scared of those. Infantry's not going to do a whole lot of good, at least not the basic ones. I'm not going to just spam my Wom on his Lord, because my caster can be resummoned. He's super cheap, he's only like 500 gold. Why can I not give an attack order? He can hit me on the ground, but I can't give an attack order on him? That seems cool. How's Torox doing? He's grinding just fine. Get my Slythe away from those Crypt Horrors. Get them over here to where they're supported by Minos, but the Mortis engine is a big problem. Ungor Raiders are disrupted. Caster's dead, but that's fine. Yeah, you guys are doing fine. Butchers can come back this way. Give me some spears up on the high ground. Yeah, if we can just keep him tied up in the center for a long time with the characters, that wouldn't be the end of the world. You guys can start beating him, except the Jabber Slide. Jabber Slide didn't need anything to do with that. Pop Brass Body, you're in a lot of troubles. My caster gone for good, maybe. At the very least, he's out of commission for now. His Lord's taking a lot of damage from those piggies. Piggies are very, very good at that job. What do we have we can summon? We can summon some Bestigors to come help us on the high ground. Butchers can help out that as well. We'll get some Bestigors to come take this high ground in a second. Torox can come after the Mortis engine. My Slythe can also run away. Just run away to the high ground. Some spears to come help us, but yeah, the fact that he has heavy cav does not bode well for me. Where are my other pigs? They need to be summoned because I need more of them. You guys can run around and actually get over this way and help me deal with that heavy cav. But yeah, you guys being stuck with melee is not boding well for us, and I really wish I had Diva Kim, dude. Oh, this feels so rough. This is so rough. Yeah, they're taking objective number 3. If we can get you guys over here and get some damage down on these Black Knights, that'd be good. Torox is in a bit of trouble. He can just bail if possible. My Slythe is not responding to my commands because I can't remember what I hotkeyed it to. Butcher's in the back of the dire pack, that's fine. That Necromancer's in a lot of trouble. These guys are firing. That's not supposed to be happening, but that's cool. So we need some more Ungors over here, but honestly what we really need is more bacon. We need more piggies. We're actually doing surprisingly well about staying even in value, but we really can't play this open ground very easily. Do we need to... Oh, I thought my caster was cheaper than that. Yeah, I really should have brought a 500 caster, like a fire gold caster, just on foot. Is Torox? Where's Torox? In the middle of the blob? That's fine. He's fine there. We have the best scores coming. Best scores will do a good job to help us take this and hold it. And now we have piggies, which help us take the low ground, which we really need. Because we need something to answer that heavy cav. We need capture it on this objective, but we do not need to be engaged in melee. Okay, that's a summon, that's good. We need the Feast in the Dust to be shot quite heavily. But we should be able to retake the low ground. See some of those Minos, they're not doing us any good. Where are you? You're on the objective, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want you, and there's more of those bastard crypt ghouls. Get our piggies there. You guys can charge them. Get us around with you. Unfortunately, our infantry has just as little cap weight as his does, which is problematic for us in the extreme. We hold that correctly, correct? Okay. Torox is dead, but I really can't be bothered to care. Like, the only bad part of that is that I have Lord Lost. I don't need him on the field, per se. But crypt horrors are a real problem for us. How are we going to deal with that problem? Probably should have brought more pigs, because I think pigs are probably the answer. Mortis engine is coming up, which is bad for us. Are the butchers still here? They are. Can they get on the mortis for me? No, they cannot. My best scores are going to die, and we're going to lose that objective. There's not a whole lot I can do. Should have brought more piggies. Thinking. Get out of there. Yep, I think that's that. We don't have the troops on the field left to actually take this, so... Lower bracket, here we come.
You have been bested. There is only defeat.
I was still fairly close. The Slythe didn't do a whole lot for me. I feel like if we cut the slide, then go for some more pigs and maybe some cav, we're in a much better spot. Minotaurs, I didn't manage very well. Yeah, my skirmish cav are actually doing a ton of work. Those were definitely a good pick. That matchup feels doable. Like, that actually feels pretty doable. His Lord didn't pay for herself. We were bullying his crypt horrors pretty hard. We just need to be slower to take the fight. Like, get a little more chaff of our own before we start fighting. And try to skirmish a lot more heavily and actually kill off all those zombies before we take the fight. The Mortis was a problem. We can probably play around it better if we can actually zoom out. Alright, I need to... Actually, I'm just going to start... Does it just save it for that game? Because I don't know how this thing works. Okay, now my camera works. Best tip for Beastmen versus Cow Smash with Beastmen. I haven't played it a whole lot, to be honest. That was me experimenting. We'll wait for my next opponent. I'll take a look at a build. What was I doing? Alt tab for. Oh, look to see my next opponent is. If my next opponent is ready. We have some time. I'll take a look. Where am I? I am down there. Which game am I waiting on? Okay, cool. So yeah, let's. What would I cut in that build? I didn't save the build. Okay, Torox. I kind of like Torox because he can threaten their characters a little bit, and he works well with the Minotaurs. He's really hard to snipe. I still want the caster. I can micro it a lot better and keep it alive if I'm actually able to zoom out. That really hurt me. Like, it's so much easier to keep it alive when I can actually see the map. Probably take Devolved, help with that as well, actually. It's probably not a bad idea. Oh, what do we have? Butchers, great weapons. We had you. What am I missing here? Well, us Jabber Slythe. Maybe, actually, if we're trying to start slower, we just go all the skirmishers. What does the ROR do? I don't remember. It's just this, which is perfect vigor and healing. Which is fine, but not worth it. And we bring, what, you, and what else can we afford for that price? Nothing worth it, so we'll just take Butchers. So we can drop you and maybe out a Gore Herd. Is that worth it? Probably not. Well, if we're playing sides, then yeah, they'll trade better into the Crypt Horrors, and I can chevron them. Actually, I'll probably chevron my skirmish cow if I can, which I can't, so yeah. Alright, then we bring more piggies. We need at least 3 of them. A single Centaur, because while I can't do it with their cav, it's still very good for running down those Crypt Horrors and dogs. We're gonna need more Minotaurs though, because we don't have them in our starter. Bestgores didn't feel like they did much. The Ungor Raiders didn't feel like they did much. They just got compromised, which is Count's specialty. So we just go more piggies, maybe. We play mass mobility and just try to out-rotate him, which is possible. I'm never summoning that. I'm just not going to. Actually, you got buffed, didn't you? You're probably terrible here. Cryptors probably beat the hell out of you. That's something to test for later. For now, give me a 3rd mana. Actually, don't make it a great weapon. Make it a dual weapon. Of the anti-infantry one. So yeah, that's, if we come across Suita again, this is probably something we'll try. Because the skirmish cav were really performing. So yeah, that's probably what I'll run if I come across it again. Alright. I have a ping. Somebody's probably ready to fight me. Nice. Alright. Block it back up. What is my opponent playing? Playing lizards? Yep, okay, he's on lizards. What do we want versus lizards? Probably a good matchup for me. Yeah, I think we're on the same map. Yep, same map. Okay. Alright. I am Beastmen. Okay, lizards. What do I want against lizards? Don't Torox. He's probably not a terrible choice. He can beat on dinos, but we probably want to take a cheaper version of him. Don't want that. Do I need brass body? No, I don't. Slaughter's Call is fine. Other than that, I think we probably want a hefty skirmishing. I don't know. Well, first of all, we want a caster. What spells do we want? What am I worried about? Probably chewing through Saurus is the thing we're most worried about. We should win the melee or the mobility game. Our Centaurs should outtrade most of their cav. Dinos exist. Probably just take Traderkin. It's good enough. We're gonna evolve too, just to slow things down if we need to. Yes, yeah. Let's try the Centaur opening. What was I thinking? I need a couple of you guys just to kill pterodons. Rippers could be a problem. Think about that later. At the moment, can't bring elite infantry, they'll destroy it. Can bring destroyers of Drakewald, they're pretty solid. Bring our good old-fashioned Minobus. Just bring a spear to support it. Bring destroyers in reserve. You guys are probably going to get destroyed by Saurus anyway, so might as well just go for the cheap options with shields. Another anti-large minnow, razor gores, and then mobility. Oh wait, we need chariots. That's what I was going to start with. I wasn't going to start a ton of minnows. I was going to start chariots, because chariots have always dunked on Beastmen infantry. Dunked on Beastmen in general. They don't have a lot of tools to stop them. It's just kind of whatever those things are called. I'm blanking on what they're called. Feral Cold ones. That one. That. This looks good to me. Let's give it a go. Okay. Enough replying to messages. Here we go. Shit, I forgot my Wargore. I was gonna bring a Wargore on a chariot to roll with my chariot blob, but you can't see that because I have a blocker up. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna bring a Wargore on a chariot to roll with my Tuskors. I just want to have... I made low chill for a while. How big is this army? Pretty small, which means there should be something elite for my axe throwers to hit, which is a good situation. Geez, the vanguards are really far forward here. Can't see him, which means he's probably on the high ground. Torox can chill. We're gonna want some infantry on the field. sooner rather than later, although we want the minnows out pretty early too. Those are skinks, which in an army that small means he's got something real expensive. Something real expensive. That's what I thought. And a life slun with regrowth. No, it doesn't. Yeah, regrowth. Fuck's sake. Alright, well, start chipping away at it. Well, time to bring out more minnows with great weapons. The upside is we can't end the Rift Crystal too. Lovely. You need not just sit there. If you're gonna sit there, you need to be shooting. We'll win pretty heavily in the mobility game. We're fast as fuck. But this map is really narrow, which means it should be easy for him to force us into his... So we're definitely pretty well equipped to deal with all these big dinos. What are those, Cold Spear Riders? Yeah, I'm not super worried about them. Razor Course will trade with them pretty effectively. Be careful of the skink jazz. We really just want to be poking down the big dinos. Ideally we'd be poking the Rev Crystal first, because he can't heal the Rev Crystal with the Rev Crystal. But he's not giving us an opportunity to do so. So yeah, we need some more minnows, because all of his infantry is like trash tier. So all we really need is anti-large, big anti-large powerhouses. Yeah, so we took a bunch of damage from the Javs. So we are taking the objective. The Spear Riders are actually like a real pain for me. Why are you terror riding? Oh, you are in melee. Why are you in melee? Fire while you're running, please. Yeah, those Spear Riders are like actually a problem for us. What are you? Saurus Spears? Okay. Not super concerned about that. Alright, you guys need some chaff to saturate my minnows. Keep poking down the shredder. It's gonna take a while though. More and more Spear Riders. God dang it. Oh, blood saturated spite. That's lovely. Yeah, shit. I just let shit. That was stupid of me. I shouldn't have let that happen. Minnows can go intercept those guys. Honestly, start bringing stuff up here to back cap. Bring me some Centigores. Basic Centigores. These guys can start charging skinks. Skinks are not strong enough to actually stand up to me. I didn't bring a Pterosaurus because I'm an idiot. I didn't bring a Pterosaurus last time because obviously it was, you know, counts, so a Pterosaurus would have been completely fucking irrelevant, but geez, that thing is taking us apart. Yeah, we should be able to back cap, which is really probably our win condition, is just try to keep out-rotating the Shredder. Just keep it at a distance. What are you, Rippers? We won't beat Rippers in the air, but we can take the objective from them still. Just fine by me. I'd rather you guys just desummon and be resummoned with more HP. Golden Spear Riders are a touch concerning. But basically, we're not going to win a fight against the Shredder, so I'm just going to play whatever objective it's not on. And that's how we're going to win this game, is just by pulling them apart and avoiding the big blob. And we can keep poking down things with our Scrim Cav. We still got hit by the Dwellers. That Rev Crystal's a very tempting target. Killing that Rev Crystal would be a big win for me. Shredder's coming back up to the high ground, so now our force on the low ground can actually go back down, go back to the center. Thing is, without his cav down there, he's gonna have a hard time keeping those guys alive. Keep piece of infantry alive against my chariots, that is. Sorry, I'm very focused, and also I wasn't planning on streaming tonight, so I'm a little out of things. A little bit out of it. Give me piggies. Piggies would be really helpful here. Keep running. Torox can 1v1 that. Keep my Minotaurs running. So just 1v1 and distract it. Get some piggies. I sent to go fight those guys. God damn it. That's gonna hurt. Pop that on you guys. Torox can just run. Torox will be fine. You guys chase the Rippers. You guys just cycle through here, get out of there. And that Rev Crystal is going down, which is very, very good. Because there's no healing. Well, there's less healing. There's still going to be healing. I'm not micro my chariots very well. I'm just letting them sit and fight spears. That's a big mistake. It's going to cost me. Okay, they're going to be able to heal that Rev Crystal. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Get you out of there. Torox will be fine. He'll be fine. Nothing's up in the low ground, is it? Nope. Cool. You're out of ammo. Desummon. Where's my one skirmish gun? Okay, never mind. Not one. Two. Nice. Where are my chariots? Cool. You guys can keep just running over skinks. You're very, very good at that. Feral Cold One's coming in. Not very scared of those. Minnows can come down here and start bullying things. You're on a chariot as well, so you might as well get some runs in. What do we want? We want some chaff up on the high ground. I want you guys to run away and kite. Torox can come back this way. Get the minnows want the Centaurs. But also get the minnows out of there. Get you guys to run. Come on, dodge that stupid bullshit spell, please. I hate that fucking spell. Here, get these minnows on this Rev Crystal if we can. Then get this force all back up on the high ground. Give me some Centaurs to go with it. Because now it's time to get back up on the high ground. And keep doing this game of back and forth between objectives. And he can take all the time he wants to actually try and kill my shit. And if coming in, Coloston Hunters, oh brilliant. I don't have a really good answer to that except Skirmish Cav. You guys have to shoot the Colossus Hunters. You're going to have to get on those guys for me. You're supposed to be up here already. Colossus Hunters are a problem. Get me these Centaurs to weave up here. Piggies cannot fight the Shredder. Don't fight the Shredder. You can go deal with the Spear Cav for me. You can actually sit on this objective and probably keep it from going in our opponent's favor, cap-wise. You're a chariot. Keep doing chariot things, please. That applies to both our chariots. Alright, go ahead and pop Devolve on Colossus Hunters just so they're not absolutely ruining Torox's day. Because they will if we're not careful. More Javs, get our Centaurs into that. Yeah, we're able to hold the center objective for the time being, which is really, really good. If we can hold objectives that the Shredder's on, that's really good for us. Get these piggies out of here. This little piggy fucked off up the hill. Big Papa Torox was very proud of it. How much wand do we have left? Probably enough for another Traderkin. I don't actually know the numbers. Anything on the low ground? Nope, still fine on the low ground. Jeez, our piggies tear routed so fast. Alright, you guys have done your job. You can start shooting the Slan. God damn it. Why do they all have bound banishment, dude? I don't understand why all Slan get bound banishment. Alright, pretty well. We capped that objective. Oh, actually, we have a 3-cap at the moment. Why are our piggies chasing the Shredder? Actually, the Shredder's pretty low. We can start putting some real hurting on it. But actually, yeah, I'd rather get the Slan first. Get these Minotaur Grey ones to come turn around. Do we have any Minotaurs to resummon? Yeah, we do. Those would be a good choice to resummon. You can keep running through. Your chariots, you can also keep running through. You guys can start just charging those guys. We need some piggies up here on the high ground. Get them up here to go fight the spear cav. Where's Torox now? How's he doing? He's doing fine. You guys are killing that. Chariots can come over here and kill off these guys. Yeah, this is how you deal with a shredder build. It's just, you just kite it basically. You don't fight the shredder. You never have to. You're out of ammo. We can desummon you. Actually, you guys can charge these skinks. They're not going to stand up to you for very long. Chariots are in trouble. That's fine. Where's our caster? Caster, he's still got enough wham for some stuff, so we'll leave him be. Probably just want another Minotaur on the high ground. There's a lot of fighting going on up here. Yep. Get me you. How's that Salon looking? Okay, some swords on the low ground. They are spears. How do we take care of that? Probably some skirmish cav headed over there. Yeah, you guys. You get in the back of this cav blob. Our chariots are in trouble. You are supposed to be being desummoned, aren't you? Minnows, get on top of this Salon, please. You come down here and deal with these sword spears for us. Use a little more chaff. Kind of neglected our chaff this game. Where's the shredder? Did he desummon the shredder? That's an interesting decision. That's not something I expected to be seeing. Get that in there. Kill those. Oh no, there's the shredder. It's on Torox. How do I lose track of the goddamn shredder flush? But again, we don't have to hold this high ground, so we can just kind of bail. We'll go take the low ground. Slon is dead. Lovely. Ideally, we get the same result for those Colossus Hunters. Those Colossus Hunters are a pain. Torox, keep on running. Just keep running. And we're up a ton of points, so we probably won at this point. The Slytherin build is probably like done really well for this guy, like on ladder and stuff, or against, you know, newer players, but against a player who knows what they're doing, it's really hard to get away with this kind of a build. Because against Beastmen, it's just so easy. Beastmen just kite you all over the map. As I explained, like even on a map with a fairly narrow, like high ground position, it's really hard to hold on to two objectives with when you have that much dedicated to one monster. Why do I always click? And see how much easier Beastman is when you have debug camera on? What does Skirmish Cav do? Yeah. Yeah, okay, maybe I underrated Centaurs with throwing axes. Those guys have been doing the Lord's work. You recognize that guy? From where? GG's. Yeah, GG's. He's that Dreadsaurian dude. He is not the only one to bring Dreadsaurians, I assure you. Shredder is a fairly popular pick. Cheeky Chad. Alright, let's put our score in on the tournament website. So, here we have it. Where's Beastman? I don't know where Beastman is because I never, things aren't in alphabetical order and I never play Beastman. Lizards. Lizardman. Now we're waiting for the loser of game 12, which is this one. So it's going to be Rusty or Gianni. Okay. What is Rusty? I think Rusty's playing Norska, and I don't know what Gianni's playing. Did you return Gates value? I didn't see clearly. It was about 42,000. So yeah, it paid for itself and then some. Which at that point it's a little more like you needed to get more than value because A, you're relying on it a ton, but also because you're pumping so much healing into it, you're dedicating even more resources to support to propping it up. So it kind of needs to more than its value, which it did about 500 more than its value, but I don't know. I think the Shredder actually did fine. I think it was just a bit of sloppy micro on the other things that kind of cost him. Rusty is... What is Rusty playing? Okay, Rusty's playing Norska and Gianni is playing Dwarves. Okay. You can handle both of those pretty easily. Okay, while we're waiting, I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat because I haven't had dinner just yet, so I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I'm back, and I have food, and I have an opponent. Alright, what map are we on? This is round 2, so we are on Graveyard of Altdorf. That's probably pretty good for me, because I believe we're playing Beastmen into Dwarves. Where is Graveyard of Altdorf? Altar of the Champion. What's this? One of the new ones I haven't seen, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Anyway, Graveyard. There it is. Alright. What are we doing into the Dawi? Oh, I also upgrade this. I've been muted this whole time while I've been ruminating on my build. It's fine. I wasn't saying anything important anyway. Alright, that works. That's a build. My opponent's right at the same time. Perfect. Okay, so general plan is to run them over with chariots because they are all short and vulnerable to chariots. Use all these trees to block sight lines on the approach. They can't see me coming, or more importantly, they can't shoot me while I'm approaching. And I got Malagor, who's a nice safe caster in the air, provides some nice buffs, and it'll be fine. Oh, here we go. You guys in the trees. What we got on the other side? We got, okay, Thunderers. Not a lot of shooting. Thunderers, Dwarf Warriors, Thoric, a Thane, Master Engineer, which probably is a smoke bomb. Flash bomb, yeah. Those things can be obnoxious, but I can stay out of range of them fairly easily. The really nice thing about this chariot blob is that it actually has a ton of capture weight. So I can use that to just, you know, maneuver around and do that kind of thing. Some Ungor herds actually help our Minotaurs fight effectively. They can also push up the side. Slayers come in, no great surprise. Honestly, what I'm planning on doing is capturing the side objectives and making him split up his force. Which is pretty normal for fast factions like the Beastmen against something like the Dwarves. I don't want to fight an entire army all at once, because that's just way, way harder than things need to be. You need a Raider to help me kill those Slayers as well. Next summon probably is a Manticore, though. No, Manticore can come in late. I'm not going to need Terror immediately. I need to actually like, kill them and break their leadership first. Okay, actually, you know what? You guys are going to go over there. Our Chariot Blob needs to be on the move a lot faster. I suspect we're going to end up fighting for objective number 1 because he's a massive amount of troops in the center. Like, most of his troops are in this blob in the middle, which can't really interact with anything on objective number 1, which plays into my favor pretty heavily. Let's see what else we want. Probably, let's just get some more Ungors up on the map. Everything else can be summoned later because it's all slow. Or rather, because the Ungors are slow and they're all a lot faster than them. So that's not a huge problem. Yeah, all the shooting is in this like box in the center, or well, circle in the center. So we can just go take this fight on these dwarves over here. Yeah, this one dwarf warrior on the side is a huge mistake. Just a massive weak point for me to exploit. What it is? Okay, it's gotta be miners, right? It's the only Vanguard he has. Miners come for that booty. I assume those are Slayers. Yeah, we need our Raiders over on this side of the map. We just need another Raider out here for the same purpose. Raiders are just here to poke at Slayers. That's all they really do. Echo to miners. Okay, that's not a huge issue. You guys move up and help. Honestly, these Ungors can also help. Although, to be better served, actually just blocking the pathway. Get our chariot up here. Not sure how the minnows will actually disrupt our movement, to be perfectly honest. Get you, come up here and then start shooting the Slayers. You, yeah, get the chariots over here around the miners. No reason to let the miners fire. And now that he's left the center, we can go and engage the center as well. Or rather that he's disrupted his formation, we can start moving that way. Minnows, okay, Slayers are the one things that we're really, really scared of with our Minnow blob. We can move you, honestly that's fine by me right there. Go and drop me, oh that did a lot of friendly fire, thank you, appreciate it. Get me some Centaur great weapons, they can come towards the center. On top of these handguns, there's nothing really for you to shoot, but that's fine. Get on top of those dwarf warriors, chariots are being forgotten. Those are Slayers, get them over this way. Same thing we did last game, we're just going to rotate away. Get Malagor out of here. Go ahead and drop a Cygor summon. We need our Manticore next. Cygor clicking on those Thunderers. Mantle of Gorok on those Minotaurs. Where's our chariot? Jeez, one of our characters got caught up in probably Slayers, right? Yeah, Slayers. Lovely. Go over this way. Where are Slayers? Shoot Slayers. Well, something's probably a Slayer, so shoot something. Let's get us a Manticore. Get it over this way. Chariots need to keep moving. But this is feeling pretty good, honestly. A lot of the value lead is him damaging that Cygor, which doesn't count because that's a Cygor. Or summon. It's a summon Cygor, so. What are you shooting? You're shooting, I guess that's fine. Don't know what happened to the Slayers. Oh look, Slayers. Cool. Get our chariots to keep moving. Get our Minos out of there. And yeah, just get deep in on top of these guys. Do not let Malagor get stuck up in that fight as well. And yeah, that, you know, those guys fighting there is perfectly fine with me. What do we have coming in? Is that Dragonback Slayers? More and more Slayers, dude. What do we have to deal with Slayers? Not a whole lot. Give me another Manticore. Pull you guys out of there. Pull out. Just, yeah, pull out of this fight. Just lots and lots of Slayers. Not what we want to be dealing with, to be honest. Oh, those are Longbeards. Interesting. But anyway, get these Manticores and come goon out this Master Engineer, because he's actually a nuisance. You can back off. You can come over this way. Our Chariot Blob can actually come back over this way. Or what's left of it, rather. Are you Slayers? Lovely. Get our infantry to go fight the Slayers for us, so that way our large units don't have to. Thank you kindly. We can actually pop Mantle of Gorok on these Ungors to give them like actual damage output. Those are Dragonback Slayers. How are you still freaking stuck, dude? How are you still freaking stuck? But yeah, this blob fight is going fine. Maybe some more piggies out this way. Do we have Slayers here that we can deal with? No, but yeah, get the piggies in there. You guys can start fighting these dwarves. Get these chariots over this way. Get you to move up here. This blob is doing just fine. Also, can move on to the point this now. Get a Manticore over here. One of those Manticores can actually stay on the Master Engineer so it doesn't come back, because we don't want it back. It's not invited to our birthday party. It's not welcome. Those are Dragonback Slayers. Fight literally anything else. There's a lot of Slayers. Jeezums, that's a lot of Slayers. And our Raider's just not in the right position. Which I suppose is probably my fault, but oh well. You guys up on the point? None of these are Slayers on the point, so we can start running them over with all of our good stuff. Manticore's killed you. Manticore's sprouting off those Thunderers. That's good. We're retaking this objective. We still have objective number 2 as well. Those are Longbeards as well, so that's fine. The Slayers have taken an absolute beating. Except for the Dragonback Slayers. Where's our other Raider? Actually, you can be desummoned. You need to come inside, because that's where the Slayers are. Bring some more Ungors, because again, Slayers are really the threat at the moment. Like, in this matchup, generally, guns are also a problem, but he didn't bring a whole lot, so we're kind of okay at the moment. Yeah, we let one of our Minotaurs just fight on its own and die. That's kind of a mistake. Bring you out here, come and catch that. Bring you this way. Do we have any piggies we can summon? Not right now, no. Some Harpies. They can come fight the Dragonback Slayers, I guess. Are you Slayers? No, you're Dwarf Warriors. Lovely. Yeah, we've done basically the same thing again, where you all... Slayers! Aha! I found a Slayer! Shoot it! I found a Slayer and it's in range of my missiles! Huzzah! Where's our other Manticore? Routing off shattered units. Yeah, that's not the end of the world, but also we have better things to do with our time. I'm doing this Thane. We could pop that. I feel like we don't need to. Our Raiders are getting shafted by something or other. With the Dragonback Slayers, you are in fact infantry sized. Summon you, get me some piggies into the back of this fight. Our Raiders keep moving. Pop Mantle of Gorok on these Harpies and watch them just shred those Dragonback Slayers, hopefully. Probably. Yeah, that's some nice stats now. You're gonna do damage, right? Yeah, they're actually doing pretty reasonable damage. Minotaurs over this way. We're still holding this objective just fine. The Thane's in a lot of trouble. Our Chariot Blob can keep moving, just disrupting things that are coming in. Manticore can go take out that character. Finish off you. Finish off you. Centaurs, please. Anything on the far side? Yeah, there actually is. Interesting. Okay, Malachor is taking a lot of damage because he's sitting still. You guys start shooting these dwarves. Actually, those are slayers. That's a perfectly fine target. Get these guys to actually come over here and do it with the Minotaur, with the miners blast charges. These guys being specifically the Minotaurs, everything else can stay and fight. Chariots are being disruptive assholes, which is kind of their job description. Minotaurs can start fighting. Nope, those are Dragonback Slayers. Never mind. Roadblock there. Minotaurs can come around the side. Honestly, we can get on Thorak. He's completely isolated, and, you know, Minotaurs will take him out reasonably effectively. Maybe piggies we can send on the side. No, but we have AP Centaurs we can get here in a second. Let's see, these Centaurs don't need to be here anymore. They can run over those Dwarf Warriors for me. That's gonna hurt a little bit, but not a ton. Yeah, you're long beards, so you are something that we can fight just fine. What are you? Are you Dwarf Warriors? That's fine. That's not the end of the world. Our Raiders are idle, which means there's not Dragonback Slayers being shot. Our Manticores are idle. There's a Thane Dagoon. What are you doing? You are not charging the Slayers, and I forgot my chariots. Shit. Shit, freaking my chariots actually really hurts. They're my, like, one of my prime infantry killing tools. Anyway, this point is lost, so we can just run to the middle now. Thorak is... that's not him routing. That's something else routing. Take this blob and just run away from those Slayers. I'm honestly so scared of those Dragonback Slayers, dude. Yeah, you guys all just run this way. I realize I just gave him the charge order to a Slayer. I'll fix it in a second. Hey, my chariot rallied. Huzzah! Now we can be disruptive assholes. Those are Slayers. Never mind. We can still hold the point for a while. Piggies come over this way. You guys can start shooting into the Dragonback Slayers. I think I just gave you an attack order on Thorak, which is not the same thing as the Dragonback Slayers. Fun fact. Thorak and the Dragonback Slayers are, in fact, separate entities. Drop this guy here just to slow down the rotation. He's gonna die, and like he's gonna eat shit so fast. But it's fine, because he's just a distraction. I have idle piggies over there. That's unfortunate. Nobody likes idle piggies. Come group up with you. Come meet up with your friends. Slap in a group. Cool. Malachor does provide leadership, so we probably should keep him like in the fights to some extent. That objective is still secure. We are doing just dandy. You can get on top of you. Come to our other Manticore. It's rampaging. It's in the blob. Maybe we don't send both our Manticores into the blob to die. Do we have any more WOM? We don't, but Malachor is still a pretty big leadership tool. He has, what, this? I like the vilification, which gives 12 leadership. It's the only reason these guys are still, like, doing fine, because they have Lord nearby, so he gives 15 leadership to everything near him, which is pretty useful. You guys, what's over here? Dwarf Warrior Great Ones? We can retake this. Yeah, you do have Vanguard deploy. Maybe more Gore Herds would be nice to fight all these Slayers. To be honest, I didn't expect, like, I expected Slayers. I didn't expect this many Slayers. I mean, it's not unreasonable. It's probably, like, a really good build by my opponent, to be honest. Like, Slayers are the big threat. I'm not... Well, yeah, Slayers are the biggest threat to me. Like, that is what I meant to say, yeah. Words are hard sometimes. Most times. If you've been around my stream at all, you probably know that that is my stance on things. Words are quite difficult. You can slow down those dwarves. You can exist. Don't know what your orders are or why they are that way. Raiders getting shut down, but honestly I feel like I'm in a really good spot at this point. Go jump on those miners. Do we have any more piggies? Nope. All our piggies are deployed. You guys can be desummoned. Piggies, cool. Piggies can come this way. Actually, piggies can come finish off you guys. We have idle piggies over here. Perfect. That means they can come over this way and help with those blasting charges. This Manticore got free and is free to terror route things. Preferably non-Slayer entities, because as we know, Slayers are not going to terror route. What are Minas doing? You are surrounding Thorak, which means we can... No, we can't go cast that because we're out of WOM. Can't cast things without WOM. What do we have? What do we have? Get on top of those dwarf warriors, get some charges. I was honestly expecting a lot more shooting. I guess it makes sense on this map to not bring a lot of shooting, but still kind of surprising. Shooting's like the biggest strength of the dwarves, so it's odd not to see it. I mean, not the only strength, like, their melee infantry is good. For its price, generally, cheap armor is always good. You guys can move this way. We could kill that Thane, but we really don't need to. Those are Slayers, but honestly we're about to win, so we can go ahead and just send it. Those are Slayers as well. Some dogs to fight the Slayers, their infantry size, they won't eat shit immediately. Is that a spell I see coming in? I can't tell. But yeah, we won this game. G. You guys go to slow down the reinforcements. The Minotaur's leadership is amazing, thanks to Malagor.
I knew it.
And that's that.
Unending glory is yours.
Good morning. Oh my, what a beautiful map. Chrome mode, it's a good map. And then there's Rusty, yeah. No, Wargors did good. Wargors on chariots are really solid, especially against dwarves who hate chariots. Manticores did their jobs. Razorgors did well. Raiders did really well. I swear, Raiders are gonna be one of like the best units on this roster. Ungor Raiders are such a good unit, dude. That's a lot of Slayers. And all but one of them paid for themselves. Well, how much did the Dragon? I can't remember how much the Dragonbacks cost. I think they're 1,200, so I think they still paid for themselves. Alright, let's put that in on the tournament, on the bracket. They're two kind of people. Minobus looks really fun. Yeah, Minobus has been alright. Where's Beastmen? I just did this. Beastmen. Dowie. And looks like we're waiting on the winner of our Lucio and Grudge Bearer. And we need to change this. So Carlos, I'm pretty sure, is playing greenskins. I assume he's playing greenskins. He is a greenskin main. Yep, greenskins. Empire. Empire could be really rough. Alright, just hang out waiting for our next opponent. Okay. Sorry about that. I was DMing some of my clanmates, helping them with some builds. Do we have an opponent? We do not. Still no opponent. So how are you guys? How are you guys on this fine evening? Or morning or afternoon or wherever you are? Any of you playing this tournament? If so, how's it going so far? This is a domination tourney. Apparently the match before me has had some technical difficulties, so we're waiting on admin decisions. I think the admin's also in a game right now, so We have an opponent. What map are we on? What map are we on? We are round 3, so it should be Celestial Lake. I don't know if that's good or bad for me, to be honest, because we are facing Carluccio's Greenskins. Sorry for the long wait, guys. I would have played some ladder games if I'd known we were going to be this long, but due to likes of technical difficulties and his admins had to make decisions, so they spent some time deliberating. Celestial Lake. There we go. What am I bringing into Le Greenskins? Well, I know I want terror. Plenty and plenty of terror. I think Black Orcs are probably a problem here. What lord do we want? I think that's the hardest question. Maybe you, actually. No, probably not you. Because that's never going to happen. What lord do I want? Maybe I just bring you. No, I feel like I need some heavier magic, so you can't bring Malagor, probably. Although maybe. I wish I had what's it called? Burning Head. Burning Head would be quite nice. I'm probably not that scared of Black Orcs, I think. Because if I have Minotaurs, I should be able to deal with them pretty effectively, as well as my skirmish campaigns. Yeah, I'm not scared of Black Orcs, really. So what am I scared of? Probably just, like, overwhelming amounts of infantry. Because my armies tend to be fairly tall these days with Minotaurs. My infantry cannot stand up to theirs by a long shot. So probably gonna have to go either, yeah, maybe mass Minotaurs, maybe a wider build. I do need some measure of infantry. It's not like I can just forego it entirely. Wonder who wins between Warhounds and like Wolf Riders and Spider Riders. I think that's probably pretty relevant here. Question is like, how do I deal with big guns? Big guns probably do a number on my Minos. Alright, this looks fine. Maybe... You'd want more. No, we're fine with that in the Warriors first. Although, yeah, let's do that. Turn you into another one of you. Alright, that works. Let me double check the map real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna double check the map because I don't want to accidentally start on the wrong map. We are around 3. Okay, yep, correct. Cool. We are on Celestial Lake, and I see the blocker. I will take down the blocker when we get in the game. I will remember. Probably. Maybe. Alright. So, Minobus commence. Oh jeez, I don't think I've ever been on this. I was really disoriented. I don't think I've ever been on this side of it. So let's do full stealth so he doesn't know what we got. We can actually get out on the map a little bit. Just hide in the trees. We can have our caster be visible. No, we don't need to though. Alright. Look at fun to my opponent. He's got a much wider army than we do. Goblins probably trade up into Ungors, which sucks. But here we are. Time to see how much our minnows can actually carry us. This game is so much easier with debug cam on. Who'd have thunk? Who would have thunk? We've got a Daka line. Interesting. We got Wurzag, Squig Herds, not Minotaurs, Goblins. And Orc Boys. Okay, nothing super scary. Morgars, Bange Mars, they're gonna come in and probably just try to scout me, which is fine. What do we want on the field first? Probably just get our Gore Herds out first. Let's keep this blob hidden in the trees. Make sure they stay hidden. What the hell is that routing game? You guys see that pathing? Like around the rock? Morgars want to come in and shoot into my infantry. I'm not going to be super upset, I'll be honest. You guys come in the trees as well. What do we want on the field first? Probably... I'm going to want Centaurs before I take the fight. For the time being, Gore Herds are fine. We're not committing to anything. We don't really need anything more. I probably could have afforded to have another Minotaur in my reserves, though, to be honest. I don't know if I need all of the Centaurs. How far up can we sneak? And we probably shouldn't actually try and sneak the Minotaurs around the side, because they'll expose ourselves to his Vanguard point, which we don't really want. We also need to make sure we don't actually just forget to cap our objective, or forget this Gore Herd. It's not the one I want. Is that? Yeah, broken tusk mob. Neat. Up a Vile Tide there, get some free damage. That did less than I expected. Move our caster out of the way. Some Centaurs on the field. Again, like I said, if his skirmish cav are shooting at me, I'm not super concerned. It's mostly when his actual archers start shooting at me, they'll be scared. So I suspect my Minotaurs with Grey Ones will actually just dunk on those guys. That's what I've observed so far about Cav versus Minotaurs with Grey Weapons. Especially if we can get the charge on them. Should do just fine. What are you bringing in? But it would be easier just to have piggies to deal with them, to be honest. So I'm not super concerned if he's just shooting my Ungors, because it means I'm holding 2 objectives. Fight's probably going to take place over this objective, because it's really hard to hold your opponent's safe cap. What did you summon in? It's something invisible. Alright, bring the Minobus this way. Torx is probably just gonna send it at Wurzag, I'll be honest. That's kind of my intent for him. It's just send it at Wurzag. Put a lot of pressure on him. Does he have effigy? I assume he does. He does, yeah. And he has a Black Orc Big Boss. Okay. Take our Minobus up this side. Take all of these guys and advance up main. He's putting himself in the corner, so we're going to take advantage of that and get a good surround on him. This Cav unit can't stop all these Minotaurs, and it probably shouldn't even take the fight, to be honest. We did cap that objective, which gives us time. Morgubs are going to yeah, they're going to shoot at us. There's not a lot we can do about it. It's not a ton of damage. They're shooting at the shielded ones. Just make sure we keep the great weapons away. The Cav in the area. Okay, interesting. You're just letting me run you over. That's not what I expected, I'll be honest. Make sure we get the charge on the Broken Tusk mob. Get you over here. What are you? You're just basic big gun cav. Got our Grey Opens up here. Got our caster over here. We got a Traderkin in this blob. It'll be a nice big old Traderkin. We can start taking the fight. Yeah, just get on the Broken Dust mob. They're the biggest threat to our Minnow blob, so we want to remove them as quickly as we can. Oh, that is what's the one's running away. Okay, in that case, get on the boar on boar, whatever the hell they're called, the big boar boys, those things. Get us a fatty Traderkin in here. Some infantry to come in and saturate. Get around the side. These Centaurs can kill these Orc Arrow boys. Quick hurts are dying to our Centaurs. That's fine. Leaving those guys there is also fine. Get our cav up this way. We have nothing else that isn't Vanguard deployed, so everything we should be everything we're doing should be Vanguarding. Torx doesn't need to be in the Monster Mash. He really doesn't need to be. It's just Goblins and Orc boys. That's fine. Can you push past those guys and get on the archers, please? If possible. Get on the Broken Tusk mob. How are you doing? Vile Tide. Go ahead and drop it there. Try and get some damage on those Orc boys. How are we actually trading? Pretty poorly. Cool. Okay, archers are getting on, but those guys are not squishy. Which is unfortunate for us. You're on a chariot, so you guys can actually come over here and help get on top of these Orc archers. And what are these? Just Orc boys. So you guys can actually just get a real charge on those Orc boys and probably do good work. Where are these piggies? Piggies can come up. Getting those goblins. Not a great fight, but it's not the end of the world either. Get these minnows actually over here onto their front line. And yeah, you're gonna Let's face just gonna send it on Wurzag. Keep the butchers here. Keep them fighting here. Get some piggies in their back line. You guys start inching up. Okay, piggies can come help with this character fight. So we can get the Minnow Great Weapons over here. We can kill off that big boss. He is mounted, right? Yeah, he's... I can't tell, actually. Anyway, we are holding that objective. Black Orcs are coming in, so now it's time to get some skirmish cav. We probably brought one too many of these, I'll be honest. Orcs can pop his brass body, keep him in the fight. Piggies can finish off these archers. Once you scratch that, piggies need to get broken tusk mob. They're our best answer to it. How did you end up over there? Black Orcs are not what you want to be fighting. You need to come over here. You can start charging those boar boys. You can't overcast that. Just come over here and use your chariot. Might bring you guys over this way. More centaurs, please. Torox is chasing Warzag. Is Warzag mounted? I can't tell. Warzag is mounted, so I cannot physically catch him. That's fine. Just get on top of these archers. Shut them all down. Where'd the broken tusk mob go with my piggies? Don't know. Cool. Okay, come stand over here. Get on top of that. Our infantry is dying off, which is a problem. But it's not the end of the world. Vile Tide there. Oh, we need our Manticore. Duh, we don't have our terror source. Big idiot. Trying to get the charge there. Get on top of those archers. Shoot those Black Orcs. And honestly, now it's time to pivot away from this objective to that one. To this one over here. Shit, why are you dying? You're not supposed to be dying. Alright, get our Manticore. We needed this a long time ago. We have him in the wrong spot. But, whatever. It's not the end of the world. You need to be summoned. You need to go. Where the hell are you? Why are you idle? Oh, you're on the point. That's fine. That's fine. That's the place you need to be. Now, withdraw from that fight and go over here. And these committed resources over there. We are fine to go about our business however we like. A shaman can just overcast a Vile Tide right there, and then you guys can rear charge. And hopefully you rout these guys off. Manticore coming in should help out quite a bit. Orc boys can die to the Butcher's Calcangard with some support. Anyway, you're doing just fine to Dirkus Squigs. Get some more bacon cav, and we need to be summoning over here now. Torx over here, we're taking this point. We're trading really heavily down in value, but it's fine to control the map for the time being. That said, he is going to attempt a back cap, and I'm not sure there's a lot we can do about it. Yeah, okay, take you guys, head over this way. Manticore's coming in. Okay, everything's already routing off anyway. But I should have had my Terror Source in the field a while ago. A long while ago. Okay, now that I finally moved my respawn point, I need to actually go back here. Our Ungor's ones are still in the field. Where's my caster? My caster rallied on the edge of the map. I don't even know what got it killed, to be perfectly honest, because I'm kind of all over the place. You can start trying to catch Warzag, do what you can to him. Which one do we have left? Okay, about 20. That's fine. Piggies can chill, piggies can chill. Black Orcs are completely idle back there, which is fine by me. You guys can actually run down those archers for me. Kill those goblins. Minos are still trucking along. Can round off a bunch of orc boys, make sure they don't come back. Desummon you. Manticore does not need to be sitting idle in the sky. Some more core herds. Maybe we can actually hold these objectives for a pretty long time. He doesn't have a whole lot that's in position to actually deal with me. Just come over this way. Yeah, most of this stuff is shattered off. That's good. Make sure these orc boys aren't allowed to come back. And the thing is, most of our army is very mobile, so we can keep it moving. Get over here. These guys are dead. You can turn and charge Dirkus Swigs. You should win that fight in melee. That's really risky, what Torox is doing, but it should be fine. Desummon you. More piggies can come out. Yeah, he's kind of a Roman move with just light skirmish cav. You kind of need to play a little reserved and not get goaded by his missiles. I don't want to commit to his side of the map if I don't have to, and I really don't because I have two objectives. So we just need to kind of reinforce our positioning, but also avoid getting goaded by his missiles into engaging too far forward. Goblin Squig Hoppers, yeah, those are large. They're getting pounded by those Minotaurs. That's good. Do we need more chaff? Is chaff we need? No, I feel like we need more Centaurs. He just has a lot of cheap mobility. Torox is in a lot of trouble. He's about to be able to prop Brass Body, and he needs to do so very, very soon, or he's going to die. Brass Body pop. Where's my caster? Caster can come pop a spell on that blob and punish it real heavily. Torox can just keep rolling away. Manticore can come over here and help with this fight. Black Orcs. How do we do with Black Orcs? Probably Piggies in the back isn't a bad idea, but throwing axes are probably the better one. Minotaurs can get over there and help out with it as well. Alright, TPs, the Manticore's not going to do much. The Manticore will kill off those Savage Orcs for me. Drop a Traderkin on Wurzag. And that's the last spell we can cast, so we can desummon you afterwards. These Black Orcs don't actually have support, so we can actually I see a window. We can take his objective. You guys can go take up that fight. We have enough AP to help with the Black Orcs, I think. Oh, we have the Butchers right here. We'll be fine, yeah. How is... yeah, he's fine. You're out of WOM. You serve no more purpose. But yeah, his backfield is completely exposed. You can recharge there. You can come take this objective. Yeah, he has nothing in his backfield to actually hold that objective. So we can take it at our leisure. He's dedicated heavily on the right, so now we can just go back to the left. This is kind of the style I found most effective with Beastmen. Just int Torox and let him die. I'm sarcastic about that. Don't actually do that. But just, geez, look at the Black Orcs die. Just avoid your opponent's point of strength and just go cap the other objective and force them to try to out-rotate you, and you tend to win because you rotate really fast. And most of your good units are already fast, so... despite the fact that we are down in value, we're actually pretty heavily up in victory tickets, because we've held 2 objectives most of the game. The thing is, once I cap this objective, we can take these Minotaurs and this Manticore and go take the other objective. Back from, because that's all just light mobility. Just light cav and tattered infantry, so the Manticore will help me tear out a lot of this. We can get some throwing axes on there. That's rude. Yeah, we should be able to retake both of these objectives. Oh no, Torox, my lord! We don't need to kill his characters. We really don't. There's no purpose to trying. Probably a little smarter to actually just like stay where we were and try to hold that point. So we don't have to take 3, but nobody ever accused me of being smart. Okay, you can just start tear routing whatever slow leadership, which is everything because it's greenskins. You guys, Centaurs can start throwing it over there. Razorgores can come up with this fight. And we hold that objective. We don't even need to keep it since we're taking back the other one anyway. More Centaurs would do us good. Razorgores can get into some of these cav units. Honestly, the Centaur throwing axe could charge their missile units. They're not allowed to fire. You guys can be on these Swig Hoppers. Over here, I'd love some more Centaurs, but we're still low on funds. You guys come recharge these Black Orcs because they need to die. More Centaurs. Manticore is doing good work. Terror routing everything it can. We're taking back this objective. Butchers can get into probably the Swig Hoppers. Centaurs are in the backfield doing literally nothing. So we can have you just go like step your toe on this objective. Make sure we can hold it for as long as possible, but yeah, I think we won this. Yeah, the value train is going pretty poorly for us at the beginning, but I feel like we've been in control of this game the entire time. It's like I don't even think I have to let him take this objective. Where's my Manticore? Well, where's X free? This blub should win, especially if we start recharging with Centaurs. Some more Centaurs on the field. Where are you and why are you idle? Oh, cool. Forgot about you. Manticore is rampage on Wurzag, that's fine. We are winning this fight, or we will be momentarily as soon as you get out of melee. Piggies can get in the Broken Tusk mob. You can charge there. You can get around the side charge, and that's game. GG's. GG's. Minotaur buff feels real good, my friends. Feels real good. feel like my magic wasn't super efficient. I feel like I could do better with my magic. Trader count just, you know, there's not gonna be a lot of single entities, it doesn't do nearly as much. And Vile Tide was underwhelming. Alright, let's put our win in on tournament page. To refresh it, so our opponent's actually in our bracket. He was on, where's green skins, skins of green. And I was Beastmen. And I won. Now we have to face F-Pod, who I assume is playing Lizard, because I believe they are a Lizard connoisseur. But I'm not sure. Oh no, they're playing Kislev. What the fuck do I do about bear sleds? Oh, what the fuck do I do about bear sleds? Oh no. What map are we on? We are on Bordello Landing, a massive map where he can kite me with bear sleds. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright. Beastman Kislev. What do we have? What are we gonna do here? So my theory is nothing I have can deal with bear sleds. That's my theory. And it's not so much of a theory. I'm pretty confident in saying that nothing I have can deal with bear sleds. Hmm. Wait a second. Butchers of Kalkengard cause terror? How did I not know this whole time? How did I miss that this whole time? How did I miss that? Alright, what else do I bring here? Probably just a bunch of you. I'd like to be able to bring chariots here, but I feel like I'm not going to get away with that. Piggies are going to be good here. They're always good to armored cav, and well, Kislev has a lot of armored cav, and they're very fond of bringing them. Kind of scared of bear riders. They could be a nuisance. Am I scared of Little Grob? A little bit, but I can also dodge. Like, it'll just be a micro attacks if he brings Little Grom, I think. Alright, this is the build. Hey, sorry. I was trying to help my clanmate with the build again. Doing so over text is quite troublesome. Again, I feel like I've never... Okay, that's the wrong button. I think I've never actually played this map. Morgar, you seem to be missing something kind of important. Something that goes right about here. That seems to be missing. One of us is stupid, and I choose to blame Morgar. I think fighting them open in the middle is probably, like, worst case scenario for us. So we're playing the sides. I mean, if he leaves the center open for me to take, I'll happily do so. But probably not going to happen. Piggies can just chill. Hey, no sleds. What a gentlemanly thing to do. What caster do you have? Heart of Winter? I'm not super scared of that, I'll be honest. So the thing I'm noticing about Beastmen is because of all your Vanguard summons, it is supremely easy to hold your opponent's safe cap. You're not really constricted by map geometry about which objectives you're capable of taking, which feels really good. He has a massive amount of shooting, so we'll just go and start getting some amber spear shots with you. Because there's not a lot to actually prevent me from doing so. So I've become quite a big fan of Amber Spear lately, as kind of a, you know, a poor man's blue fire. It's really, really effective at just shooting down the line against infantry. But these are mostly basic costs. Okay, no armor costs. Just a couple of Zargard and basic Kossars. That's actually probably better for me because they're all out of the armor. My Centaurs are going to be much more effective. Because against heavily armored anything, Centaur's effectiveness drops off considerably. Okay, the Snow Leopard summon is rude. With any luck, we can lure it into the trees, into the Minotaurs, because that'd be funny as hell. Oh, he juked. That's just also rude. You're supposed to eat my shots when I send them. Here, kitty kitty. Keep chasing. I swear there's nothing scary in the trees. There's nothing scary in the trees, I promise. Okay, he's smarter than that. More Streltsy. More Centaurs, please. See if we can sneak this objective real quick. Probably not going to happen, but it'd be nice if it did. These guys in the trees as far up as they can get. You don't need to hide in the trees though, because you have stock. Yeah, we're not going to take this objective, so just get out, get into a flanking position. Somewhere useful. More Centaurs, please. We can catch that kitty and free up our caster. Oh yeah, that's a caught kitty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a caught kitty. What are you, Cosplay Dervishes? That's fine. Okay, the thing is, now we have to actually play the game well and collapse in this archer position. It's a dead kitty though, which is good. It's a good start. You can just run in there. You can so far fight the Kossars. You can get into the Zargard. That's actually a mistake. We don't need to fight the Zargard at all, ideally. Fortunately, we do have the shielded Minos, and also fortunately, their stats are good, so we can just run them into spears and not care. Let's send that down the line there. Bring me some more Centaurs. Our Ungor's getting focused, but I mean, hey, that's what Ungors do. It's a big old Heart of Winter, but it shouldn't matter all too much. Minotaurs are going to be pretty resilient against Heart of Winter, to be honest. They might also be doing more damage to... I think Heart of Winter friendly fires, doesn't it? Does it not friendly fire? I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, opens, you can get into those Kossars as they run around. You need to make sure you keep moving. Sitting still is going to be a death ends. Butchers are getting focus fired, so we need to push through. And yeah, Streltsy are a threat. I didn't pay enough attention to the Streltsy. Pull back out of his spawn zone as much as we can. Yeah, just turn around and go focus these guys. Get the spawn onto the Streltsy as much as we can. But yeah, I didn't see the guy. I forgot the Streltsy were there. That's a big mistake. Centaurs, your Winged Lancers. That'll be a fine trade for us. Not great, but not the end of the world either. I feel like Malagor is under absolutely zero threat from those. God damn it, I'm lacking words today. From the Snow Leopard. That one. That thing. I think our Minotaur is taking a pound. Take a pound like that really hurts, but not the end of the world. You can stop those guys from shooting. Our Cav are getting surrounded, which isn't great. Bring you guys back in. On top of these guys. Okay, the Kossars are dying off, which is good. Get on top of the Zargard. The kitties are coming after my character, which I don't like. This character isn't even useful. I still feel obligated to defend them. Fine, just there. How many models do these butchers actually have left? Wrong button. 7? That's enough. Keep them in. You can charge the Zargard. Nothing's happening on the other side. Charge the Zargard and then bounce to something else. Bounce onto those Streltsy. Then those Zargard. You guys can keep bouncing. Come up over this way. Oh, we need piggies. We have more piggies in the reserve. That's what we should be summoning. Go ahead and throw this at you. You're already low health. Actually, if we can catch you with the butchers, if you're not careful, we can end you really quickly. There's Cav and there's butchers right here. Let's come run into you. Looks like we've won this blob, so we need to disengage this blob as quickly as possible and turn it into something actually useful. More piggies, please. Piggies are really good for dealing with the armored cav that they're going to be start to summon because they have no other options really. Yeah, we did get a good run on their lord. Their lord is getting absolutely beaten to crap, but so are we. And yeah, they have just no way to kill Morgar. Morgars can pull away. It's a bunch of spears. We can just leave them to fight the spears, honestly. The caster's almost dead, so as soon as we get another Ember Spear, we're going to overcast it on her. You can just keep running through things until then. Make sure we Vanguard summon. Go ahead and cast that there. I really hope it doesn't hit the tree. I feel like those are words I'm going to live to regret. Please don't hit the tree. Oh, you're just not going to fire instead. Cool. Honestly, if we trade casters, I'm pretty happy with it, because her cast requires much less effort than mine does. Hey, I think we got it. I think we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Get you guys into the back of here. Desummon you guys. Desummon you guys. Give me some more Centaurs. Get them to come up this side. Oh my goodness, we've had Centaurs sitting in the trees this entire game. Oh my god, dude. Sorry, I'm being stupid sometimes. Piggies can get the Streltsy. Centaurs can come bail out our lord. You're gonna fire an Amber Spear into that blob right there, probably the kitty. Why are our piggies rampaged and not moving? I didn't think that was how that was supposed to work, to be honest. Okay, nice. We're disrupting his. We're getting on top of his missile line. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot, and I appreciate the fact they didn't go bear sleds, because yeah, this could have gone very, very differently if you brought bear sleds. Okay, cool. These guys are back online. Shut down those Streltsy. Get you guys on the objective. Butchers, honestly, just keep on trucking. You could probably still kill a snow leopard with that much HP, right? Actually, you guys need to come over here and kill these Zargard for me, because I don't have much else to kill these Zargard. You guys can be desummoned. Might need to resummon some Minotaurs, because I am kind of running low on the AP. The old AP values. Morgar is finally starting to take a lot of damage. Morgar is such a tanky bastard for no good reason. Like, I swear, there's no reason he should be as tanky as he is. I'll just summon you. Okay, cool. Capping that objective. This blob is getting a little egregious. Pull some of these Centaurs out here and try to peel Malagor. But yeah, I kind of want some Minotaurs back on the field. Zargard are going down. Butcher of Calcagard be left to their devices. Nice. You guys start moving around this way, getting in the back of these routing units. There's the resummon on his lord, which is kind of interesting. Since on a bear, that's pretty expensive, I feel like. Oh my god, I did it again! I left the Centaur sitting in this tree again! Promise we are starting to run thin. I didn't realize there was Zargard in the middle of that blob. Kind of unfortunate. Definitely hurt me, but it's not the end of the world. I see that. I see that. Where's the nearest Centaur I can deal with it? You. You can go deal with that. Are those Winged Lancers? Those are Dervishes. Cool. Centaurs will be more than enough to take care of that. Give me some Minotaurs with shields. Butchers of Calcagard are still going, by the way. Just in case anybody was wondering, they are still at it. Get on those dervishes. Heart of Winter. Okay, Malagor, or Morgar, sorry, is finally routed. That doesn't have to be permanent. A permanent situation. Problem is, like, all of our infantry is low, but none of it's actually routed. Kill that kitty. Nice. Good shot. Yeah, like I was saying, poor man's Blue Fire. It's not bad at that job. Maybe some Centaur throwing axes. We should be vanguarding. Yeah, you should win that fight, right? It's a trick question. I know they should win that fight. Don't know if they will. What are these butchers Calcard up to? They've just been trucking along. Okay, they've trucking along with like 2 models, so the answer is not much. You guys come along and help deal with these Zargard. Try and finish off those Zargard if we can. But also at this point, just kind of back off a bit. Like whatever's in there can stay in there, but then just back off because we need to regroup. Got a ton of victory points, like victory objective tickets, so we need to just back off and like hold whatever objectives we can. Which in this instance is going to be the one like over there. So whatever is already deep on the map can stay and just try to fight and slow my opponent down. Everything else that I summon is going to be just dedicated towards defending what we already have. We're done pushing. We're out of WOM, so you can go. Zargard are getting shredded, which is good. Centaurs can charge their cav. Great weapons. I feel like Beastmen's not that bad these days. Like with the Minotaur buffs, I feel like they're not bad. Yeah, and then like so we just don't need to exist in this portion of the map anymore. We don't need to be here. Whatever's already there can stay, it can keep fighting. Everything else can just chill out. Honestly, just sit in the back corner. As near to the trees as possible. So we really don't need to be here. Hey, there's no Centaur over here this time. It's the first time in ages I looked over there and there wasn't a Centaur that I'd forgotten about. And that's that. Hey, I thought that match was going to be awful. Like I said, he didn't bring sleds, which I appreciate, because he probably just didn't want to abuse them. But, like, sleds would have just completely ruined my day. Yeah, I feel like we didn't do a whole lot of damage value. It's like, he's saying he's DMing me. He's like, yeah, the value is in his lead, was in his favor the entire time. Which I agree, like that was the case. I don't know why. It's like, yeah. I'm also kind of surprised he didn't bring warbears. Or if he did, yeah, no warbears. I was really concerned about how I was going to actually deal with warbears. That's why I brought the throwing axes. The Lord Snipe is always a good little thing, yeah. I think Domination mode will become the default multiplayer mode over time. Feels like few people play land battles anymore. I think Domination already is the default multiplayer mode. Like all the big name tournaments have been on Domination over the past year. Summer Finals, World Cup, even turns, seasonal finals, and they're all Domination. It's just not a big scene for land battles competitively because it's so much more effort for hosts to host land battle tournaments because so much more administrative work going into the rules and all that. So it's just much less attractive for people to host. So when people are deciding, well, do I want to host an event? Well, they're all also like leaning towards land battles or leaning away from land battles. Sorry. At least that's been my experience. There are a handful of people who still do land battle tournaments, but land battles have been more of a casual thing as of late. Alright, I am playing against Kark next. What faction is Kark playing? I think he's playing Counts. Yeah, Counts. Well, I can see if the adjustments, the things I learned from our first game can help us out here. Ooh, and Glade of the Everqueen. That's a nice big map. No, it's relatively big. So, if anybody's wondering, if you look at the bracket, we have made it to the latter stages. So we are on round 5 of the lower bracket, which is, yeah, Glade of the Everqueen. Alright, other side, who's still going? Hitman Hippo, Samurai Style, Firefox. Then we've got, oh no, we got Blood Penguin next. He's playing Empire. Empire's scary. Empire's gonna be really difficult. Assuming we make it past, counts, which I think we can. I have some good ideas. Well, I have some ideas. We'll see if they're good ones. How long have I been muted? When did I mute myself? I don't remember muting myself. I hate that I have this conversation with myself, like, every stream. But, like, seriously, when did I mute myself? So I decided to take my caster off the chariot. 'Cause I feel he's actually safer that way. Because he'll just be in the Mino blob, like, just down and hidden. That was being a foot character. So for 25 minutes, are you... Oh my god. Did you hear my response to your questions? I answered both of them. Did you hear either of them? God damn it, dude. I don't remember muting myself. I'm so upset. I did answer both your questions. I wasn't just ignoring you, I promise. Now I'm not going to answer you because I'm playing a game, but after this I'll try to answer your questions. Oh, you're kidding? Okay. How long was I actually mute? Also, yeah. With Lad, double Banshee. I saw his build because the game crashed. Indication Ray's dead. He doesn't have Wind of Death. Interesting. This doesn't consider my infantry that big of a threat, which is fair. Not a lot of reason to hide. Isn't like he can force an engagement on us. Is he moving? Yeah, he is. Can't tell zombies. Last loading screen. Okay, so you heard. Okay. It's not that bad. What are you? Black Knights, Lance, and Barding? Okay, we have piggies that can help fight them. Maybe summon another piggy. Also, the Minotaurs do just do a fine job of it as well. It's gonna be a dog as well, isn't it? That'd be my guess. They're all spears. Interesting. That's a very exposed mortis engine you have there, my friend. I guess that's why you didn't bring, you don't bring Wind of Death, is you have a mortis engine to do the same job. And those are zombies. Free food, please. Don't mind if I do. We discovered last time, Centaur throwing axes do a really good job of damaging zombies just by charging them. It's not where I should have summoned that. We need to summon butchers, actually. We need to summon them relatively soon. Oh shit, we're not capping the objectives. That's a very stupid thing to do. We really gotta be capping objectives. It's kinda like the point of the game mode. Kinda like the objective or something. Yeah, except we need the rest of our Mino blob next. So we really can't afford to be summoning non-Mino blob units. He does love Cav in the trees. I'm a bit worried about. Being honest, a little worried about it. Remember when I said this map was nice and open? Suddenly, I wish to retract that statement. I'm also asking myself, like, how tanky actually are Banshees? I feel like the answer is probably not that tanky. So we just grab these Banshees with our blob. Drop a traitor can on them and kill them. Oh, jeez, that was a big missed cast. The butchers, please. Come back up. He's gonna walk off to just fighting the blob like that? We're just gonna back up. It's that easy, honestly. Sit here and you can shoot at the mortis engine. These guys, what are you summoning in? More Black Knights? Cool, more piggies, please. Shoot at that mortis, please. Shit, how are you dying in there? Overcast the Traderkin. Yeah, we'll cap that objective. That's good. Getting those Black Knights. There's a lot of zombies, aren't they? Yeah, just lots and lots of zombies. Okay. It's a zombie summon coming in. Butcher's come to help fight this guy as well as you can. Torox. I feel like Torox isn't actually under a ton of threat at the moment, unless his HP is really low and I can't see it. No, he's fine. But there, you are just stuck in a skeleton summon, it looks like. Or a skirmish cav, and why are they idle? And just surround those guys, kill them off. Yeah, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot here, to be honest. You can get on fire at will and come around this side. You can also turn on fire at will. So that's our next Traderkin. Yeah, not looking great. Okay, give me some Centaurs up here. Let me deal with those Dire Pack. We've got some piggies coming in. I feel like we're doing a pretty good job of holding this objective right here. Black Knights are dying off, but we are losing the blob fight in the center. But honestly, the very fact the blob fight is in the center is good for us. We can make sure to get our caster out of there alive. Where are these idle piggies? Idle piggies can just come kill these skeletons. Bats, I'm not really that scared of, to be honest. Butchers will take care of those guys just fine. Come run down some zombies, please. Come run down some zombies. Let's all kill some zombies. Let's all kill some zombies. We have no WOM recharge. None whatsoever. Really love another Traderkin right there. But it ain't gonna happen, my friends. Not for quite a while. Mortis is getting on my infantry, which is fine. My infantry isn't that important to me. What are these? Why can't I see them? Well, if I can't see them, then I know what they are. I guess that answers my question, huh? Okay, Torox is in trouble. Still can't overcast that Traderkin I wanted. The Banshee's even still there, I can't tell. Oh no, my lord. I summoned this in the wrong place. I needed to come over to Objective 3 and help me cap. So we need to, like, it's the point where I need to cycle away from Objective 1 because he's reinforcing it so heavily. So we need to go take Objective number 3. Losing our Lord is a pretty big fuck up though, I'll be honest. We also need things that can kill skeletons, and yeah, we're... Shit, I fucked up. God damn it! We were doing so well, and then I just threw it all away because I got lazy. And any more Centaurs. Or piggies. My army is gone. Like, it's just straight up all terror routing. Yeah, he's just throwing so many bodies at me. The more elite targets there are, the more things I can actually kill. I cannot just kill like a wall of zombies, unfortunately. Not very easily. I fucked up with my Minotaurs initially. And I've lost the game for it. I don't think I can come back here. I don't have anything on the field, really. Nothing terribly meaningful, anyway. Yeah, that's that.
You
Damn.
have been bested. There is only defeat.
Well, that's our run, ladies and gents. Yeah, taking the engagement with the Minotaurs was dumb. I could have kited so much harder and done so much better, but I just threw these guys into a fight because I could. And I got punished really hard for it. That was lazy. It was very lazy. Cryptors are so crazy good for their price as well. Well, alright. Thanks for watching, guys. That is my tourney run for the day. I'll be back Sunday with the newbie tournament, casting that, so make sure to check out that. And that, thanks for watching.